This is Turns Means Universal After Show. I should be having like 200 plus episodes of just the after show alone, but y'all get the episodes when y'all get the episodes. So, you know, I've worked with Adobe off and on for the past 4 years. I could say I've worked with Adobe off and on since what, 2020? Right? Somewhere around there. And I've been doing Spreaker since right around that time, actually, too. So, with that being said, Adobe is kind of, you know, iffy. You know, I feel like it glitches a lot. And, you know, the recent time I used it, last time I tried to create this basic cartoon, I should have taken maybe an hour. This shit ended up taking 5 hours. And I ended up having anxiety over it. I was like, I wonder is this going to work? I wonder is this going to work? I wonder is this going to work? And it's not that I don't want to use Adobe. It's just, it's too complicated for what I'm trying to, you know, it's too complicated. You know, I have, 30 hours to myself, right? Because you sleep, 14 to 16 hours. You got 48 hours off. So I have 48 hours off right now. I haven't really made it to where I have my own time to myself to create whatever, right? And do whatever. But it's coming, right? Oh, this is Turns Means Universal After Show. And I'm actually doing this one particular episode. I'll tell you in a minute. But, so, Adobe, you know, the last time I used Adobe, the mouth was moving automatically. It was echoing and it wasn't picking up sound. And that shit made me anxious. Like a 30-minute project should have taken, what I thought should have been an hour-long project should have been, no, what I thought should have been an hour-long project and ended up being all-nighter. And nothing, and all that came out of it was a big glitch in my eyes. And I was like, man, I don't have time for this fuck noise. You know, I want to be able to get my message across as simply as possible, as fast as possible right now, in the allotted time that I have to myself. I will learn Adobe, just not the fuck right now. Because I remember one time I used Adobe when I did Adobe Audition. I had the instrumentals going and all that shit. Long story short is no long story short. This is what goes into the master class. So I built the instrumental, I built the beat, I built the lyrics. And then, you know, all the shit that goes into making a song, it was pretty basic. But when I finally uploaded, the instrumental didn't upload. And I went, what the fuck? Defeated, right? It just came out as a freestyle. And I was like, what the fuck? What the flying fuck? What the flying fuck? Like, that shit, threw me off. And I was like, why am I investing in a glitch? So, maybe I just need to take the time to use Adobe. But not right now. And on top of that, I tried to cancel it. It was an $89.99 cancellation fee. So I wasn't with that. I was not with that. So I used Animaker. That was a new app that I've discovered. It's called Animaker. And I used the free version and created this. So I've had real life scenarios. I know I've had things on TV happen to me in real life, right? Man, this shit gonna have me amped if I drink this. I've had shit happen to me. Shit that's on TV happens to me in real life. Kind of like that joke that I created from the Cleveland show, right? Did I just drink an energy drink for fun? Just for the pleasure of having. Alright, some sugar in my system. Anyway, so I created this scenario where, you know, have you ever complimented a woman and she says she ends up looking like shit? So this scenario, I complimented this woman. I said, hey, you look nice. And she said she looked like shit. And that was actually the project I did with Adobe too, but that shit, it was all glitchy, the mouth was moving, it wasn't picking up sound. I was like, man, what the fuck? And that frustrated me, bro. I was like, what the fuck? A simple cartoon. So I did the same thing with Animaker, and, you know, the scenario was that I actually complimented the woman, and she ended up saying she looked like trash, and I was like, no, you don't. You actually look really nice. And she said she looked like trash, and then ended up going, yeah, you do look like trash. And she called me an asshole. So I made a cartoon about that. That did send me successful on TikTok compared to the numbers that I do. But I've been using an Beyond now. Now that I pay $90 a month for this, way more than Adobe, right? Because you get more in Adobe Suite for sure. And Beyond is one app, one little login app. Because I'm probably going to start using Blender, to be honest with you. It's free, and I still want to turn MMA Super Saiyan into an actual 3D cartoon. So MMA Super Saiyan is not finished, okay? That shit, especially MMA Super Saiyan 2. I came close, but CapCut was tripping. Anyway, so, and then I created with Beyond. I've created like 5 cartoons with Beyond right now in the past like month. Since having it, I've created like 5 cartoons. I've produced like 2 this week. I produced one with, how gang members kill the rat. So I took a scenario from TV, and I was like, how the gang member kills the rat. And, that did like $6.99. But honestly, this is a congratulations podcast, because I just posted my most successful animation as of now. So I created I Work Here, and it's the scenario that retail workers go through when customers come up to these motherfuckers, the retail workers, in plain uniform and working. They go, "Hey, do you work here?" So right now, the last time I checked, unsurprisingly, because my shit don't be booming like I want it to. That's why another goddamn dance track gotta hurt. But still, get your money, people. But this is my most successful animation as right now, because it did 738 views and has 34 likes. And then on top of that, it did it all within like 5.5, 6 hours. Most successful. So I would like to say, this is me. And thank you everybody for liking it, because I know it's very relatable. That's what I'm saying now. I make everything. Well, just about everything. There's lines, right? But I make just about everything. You know what? Because I made The Matrix What If. And I'm still waiting on my fucking Emmy for that one, okay? I made The Matrix What If, my nigga. What more? So, yeah. This is my most successful animation. And I'm really happy about it because I knew it was relatable. And I know everybody wants to say that to people, actually. When, after a long day of work, and you go, man, what the fuck? But you can't because of HR. So that was for all my people that have to deal with that in shitty jobs. All the people that have to deal with that stupid ass question, do you work here? Do you work here? And damn well, because like I said, if I could go, are you fucking stupid? It would make shit a little better, right? Real talk. You'd be like, yeah, this is real life, motherfucker. Don't ask stupid ass questions. And this is to all the customers that ask that stupid ass shit too. You get what I'm saying? Like, real talk. We have to answer you. And it's like I'm astounded by the people that like think that shit is okay to ask. Like, I guess it's my sophisticated ignorance, but shit. Why the fuck do people ask that dumbass shit? Are you fucking dumb? Seriously. You see people in plain clothes. You've been in here a bunch of fucking times. And you sit up there and you go, do you work here? So I made a cartoon about it. So expressing myself. And I'm actually doing that without actually getting in trouble. So there you go. To the people that really want to go, are you fucking stupid? Because that's... You'd be like, are you fucking stupid? I had one person actually check himself. He said, hey, sir, do you work here? And I kind of just looked at him, right? When he asked it. And then and he goes, oh, yeah, stupid question. And I was like, can I help you? And he was like, he just asked what he had to ask. People, just come up and ask what you have to ask. Don't ask that stupid ass shit. Because I'm going to make a cartoon about it. And then this is where it stems from. So that's what went into the mind of that particular animation cartoon. Is it? Because I want to I'm going to create comics too and shit. So, you know. Because they have a comic. Beyond has a comic platform, you know. So, and I think I might even create a new logo, you know, through character and put it on my, because Outer Space Thoughts, you know, that'd be fucking cool. Outer Space Thoughts. So, yeah, my most successful one did that much in that a lot of time, and I'm pretty happy about it, you know. You know, and it really just... Oh, also, you know, I'm following 30 people on TikTok. I have 1,270 followers, and I have 1,231 likes on TikTok. But on Instagram, don't nobody be showing that kind of love. That's why I didn't even drop it on Instagram right now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even drop it on Instagram because nobody like it. And I'd be like, man, y'all like that bullshit? So I don't think my followers really deserve it. Maybe a couple of them do. I'm sorry. Sophisticated ignorance. Because there are people that do show respect to the art. And they probably would enjoy it. But right now, this is on TikTok, exclusively on TikTok right now, because it's just cool and it's relatable, and that's where the real love is shown. You get what I'm saying? Because the people that nobody, only maybe a couple people from Instagram follow me on TikTok, right? And I don't know how many of them are spam. So on TikTok. So I'm not even gonna lie about that. These motherfuckers could definitely be spam, and I'm not opposed to thinking that. But dang, it's just the progression on here compared to, you know, you post the same video here, and so. But yeah, looking at it now, 764 views, and my second place one was, oh shit, there we go. So my first place video, and when it comes to cartoon and with the Beyond, or just, you know, in the past month, this video, it was called, what is it called? I don't really want to press the button because it's probably going to take the podcast off. But a homie told me a story about some shit he did, or allegedly, right? I don't know. But for entertainment purposes, this is a lie. And he goes, he did a deal. Matter of fact, he told me, listen, he told me that he did a deal with a guy in a wheelchair, and he came back and stole from the guy in the wheelchair, and the guy in the wheelchair came back and beat his ass. And I was like, that's what you fucking get, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't wish that on you, but that's what you fucking get. And I made a cartoon about that. It's pretty gnarly to just see your paintings come to life, or your art come to life in moving action, you know. So, but yeah, Orange Beans Universal After Show.